The same motherfuckers who are waiting for Dominique Morgan's return like Jesus would be the same motherfuckers breathing down my neck about stealing that money. But this is a reflection of the greater American issue. A lot of you bird brain motherfuckers feel like as long as someone is relatable and makes you feel at home, then they are a good person. This is why you cared more about Kamala Harris feeling like auntie than you cared about her being a fucking war criminal. If y'all don't give a fuck that the Democratic Party is stealing billions of dollars to give to fucking Israel to commit a genocide, then I'm not surprised that you don't give a fuck that Dominique Morgan potentially stole $100,000 from a bail relief to buy a new closet. And this is not just a Democrat issue. The identity reductionism of Americans is a bipartisan issue.
And how do you tell us you a racist batshit for brain ass motherfucker? Without telling us you a racist batshit for brain ass motherfucker? By getting your overly genius dumbass on social media and trying to convince all of America that what Dominique Morgan chose to do was a Democratic issue, a Kamala Harris issue, instead of seeing it exactly for what it is. Dominique chose to do what Dominique chose to do, and it was personal. Had nothing to do with left, had nothing to do with right, had nothing to do with politics. It was personal. The United States of America has financially been supporting Israel since the beginning of the colonization of Palestine. And that dates back to around 1948, 1949. And since the history of presidency in the United States, we've only had one black president, which is President Barack Obama, and only one black vice president, which is Vice President Kamala Harris. Not only are you taking all of the irresponsibilities of the United States for supporting Israel and placing the casualty of it all on Vice President Kamala Harris, you are now also calling the most educated, qualified individual to ever step foot in the White House, a black woman, a war criminal. Are you fucking kidding me? Calling Vice President Kamala Harris a war criminal, ignoring the fact that our current 34-count felon shitter-in-chief was found guilty of falsifying business records in the third degree in New York City. Not only that, he's mentioned in the Epstein files. On February 28th, the Trump administration bombed an elementary school in Iran, causing 156 people to be unalived, and of that number, 120 were children. And you had the audacity to call Vice President Kamala Harris a war criminal. Yep, that would definitely scream you hate black women in my book. The 92% are not condoning what Dominique Morgan chose to do. Her decisions are not a reflection of the Democratic Party. The worst war criminals and genocidists in the United States of America are those who voted irresponsible in 2024, which are the third-party voters, the intentional non-voters, and those who voted for Trump. So please keep the Democratic voters and Vice President Kamala Harris's name out your motherfucking mouth.